Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Cassandra and I'm going to take you through this Aries themed flow. So this is a new zodiac series that I'll be doing, going through each of the signs one by one. And we're starting with Aries because this is the sign that kicks off the zodiac. It is the first one. Aries is a cardinal fire sign, meaning that it initiates. Aries really taps into the archetype of the warrior or the warrioress, and it relates to courage and leadership. Aries is a wonderful leader, and when Aries is in balance and empowered, it's leadership and call to action from the heart for the good of the self as well as for the good of the collective. A really powerful fiery sign, and this flow will help us to tap into our own inner fire and our own inner power. This is about embodying assertiveness and confidence. And maybe you are an Aries sign, maybe you have some Aries in your chart, maybe you don't know anything about the zodiac or anything about your chart. That's fine too. These are also just great metaphors, and it's good symbolism to help us kind of learn about ourselves a little bit deeper. So I'm never teaching or preaching in a very dogmatic and black and white way. I want you to see how you relate to these themes, what resonates with you, and you can just leave the rest, okay? So Aries, super fiery, the power of initiation, the power of a leader. When you think about affirmations, you want to think of, I am confident. I am a natural born leader. I am capable. I lead from the heart. This is really what we're trying to tap into here. So a fun, fiery flow, no props required, and we're going to start kneeling. So I'm just going to sit back on my heels here, and we're going to start to tap into our own inner strength with very, very simple movements. So first start by just sitting on your heels, and you can rest your palms on your lap, shrug your shoulders down and away from your ears, and breathe in and out through your nose, sending that breath all the way down to your belly, down to your power center. And we can take Vajra Mudra, this thunderbolt mudra and hand gesture. Very simply, you're just interlacing your fingers and placing them over your chest with your thumbs pointing up. So sometimes called a thunderbolt mudra, also a diamond mudra. A great one for vitality. A great one to crystallize our intentions. So how can you tap into the qualities of Aries as a courageous leader with the confidence that you can do hard things, your ideas are worth pursuing, take one more full big breath in here. And now the next time you breathe in, stretch both arms up overhead, squeeze into your glutes and lift your hips off of your heels. Find a little back bend here as you open your heart towards the sky. And as you exhale, swing your arms back, palms facing down, and bring your hips back towards your heels. We're going to do that a few more times. So inhale, strengthen through your glutes and through your thighs, lift up, tiny back bend. Exhale, press and reach back. Inhale and exhale. In and out through the nose, the power of the leader. Inhale and exhale. Two more. Get your glutes to do the work for you. Inhale and exhale. Bring your left fingertips back behind you. Swing your right arm up and over and see if you can press and lift your hips up. Big side body stretch, a little back bend here. And release to the other side. Right hand down, left arm reaches up and back. Push your hips forward. And release. Let's come into a plank pose. So there's a big connection with the solar plexus Manipura chakra and the sign of Aries. We are stoking the inner fire. You are courageous, you are brave, you are strong, you are capable. You can hold this. We're not here very long. All you're going to do is bring your right knee towards your left elbow, just so you can straighten and drop your right foot into our laying triangle. Roll to the inner edge of your left foot and reach that left arm up. Push your feet into the floor. Squeeze, lift up a little bit higher. Back into your plank pose. We'll go explore that pose on the other side. So you can bring your left knee towards your right elbow. Straighten your left leg and start to roll to the inner edge of your right foot. Push into your left hand. Push into both feet, lift your hips up even higher. Breathing in and out through your nose. Can you lead from the heart back into plank, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your hips up and back. And this is my first downward dog of the day, so I'm bending my knees quite a bit here and just kind of wiggling side to side. Creating some space as is needed. And we'll take a cleansing breath here so that we inhale through the nose and big sigh out the mouth. And you might repeat to yourself, I am capable. I am confident. I am a natural born leader. I lead from the heart. Let's reach our right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee, open up your hip, big thigh stretch here. And we'll stoke that inner fire by coming to plank pose. Tap your knee to your nose, round and contract. Inhale, three-legged dog, stretch it up and back. Twice more. Exhale, squeeze it in, shift forward. Inhale, all the way up. Last one. Exhale, squeeze it in. Look past your palms so you can step that foot through. Drop your back knee down to the mat and go ahead and lift up. So a variation of our low lunge. I'm keeping my tailbone lengthening down, drawing the lower belly in, the power of your core here. Ksepana Mudra. You're going to cross right thumb over left, index fingers together, and reach all the way up. So like you're shooting that energy all the way up through your fingertips from the earth and up, and maybe add a tiny little back bend as you lift your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Deep belly breaths. So what are you being called to initiate? How can you step into the role of the leader in your own life? For your own good and for the good of others. Downward facing dog, plant the palms, step the right foot back to meet the left, and you can hold here or you can take a vinyasa if you'd like as we flow in through plank, and we can lower down. Bhujangasana, cobra pose, and we all meet back, downward facing dog, and we'll repeat this over on the second side. Reach your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee. Open up your hip. And you can bring your knee to your nose. Come forward into plank pose, stoking that inner fire. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up and back. Squeeze it in, look past your hands and step your foot through. We're going to find our low lunge on the second side. Interlace your thumbs and your fingers, release the index as you lift on up in this variation of Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Lengthen your tailbone down, draw your lower belly in. Get a big thigh stretch here. Creating more space through your mid and upper back. How can you tap in to this warrior energy, the warrior archetype? Big deep breath, downward facing dog. Either holding here or taking your flow. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, cobra, or your upward dog. And we find downward facing dog. Super strong here in the pose. And go ahead and bring your knees back down to the floor. And you can right away just lift yourself up and come back to where you were when we first began this class with our arms up. We're going to do the same kind of thing. You can have your toes curled under or not. You're going to inhale to lift. And as you exhale, hips go back, arms reach back. Inhale, squeeze, press it up. Exhale, back and down. 3 more like this. Inhale. Last one. And we'll find Balasana, child's pose, any variation that you'd like here. Big toes together, knees apart, fold on down. Winding down our practice. Really feeling the effects, how the energy moves through you. And really seeing how you can be in deeper relationship with the qualities, the teachings, and the wisdom of this astrological sign, whether it's in your chart or not. And let's lift ourselves up. I'm going to take a seated twist from here so you can extend your legs out in front of you. Compressing through the abdomen here, bend into your right knee, and you can just cross your right foot over the top of your left thigh. Hold and hug your right thigh in towards your belly. Stay lifted and tall as you rotate over to the right. So we're not slouching, we're not rounding. We're staying just as lifted in this pose. Facing forward, let's release. Second side, cross your left foot over the top of that right thigh. Hug your right leg in, straighten your spine, and then begin your twist. And let's release. Come cross-legged. We'll finish, instead of in Shavasana, we'll just do a seated short meditation. You can take that Vajra Mudra again, interlacing the fingers, placing them towards the sternum, thumbs pointing up. This thunderbolt or diamond mudra. This can be a mudra that strengthens our vessel, strengthens our physical body, with Aries very much being a sign to represent the physical body. And choosing an affirmation that resonates with you and repeating it internally a few times. Maybe I am confident, I am capable, I am a natural born leader, I lead from the heart, I am a warrior of love, I am assertive, choosing one and just repeating it internally for another 10 breaths or so. And we can join our hands, prayer the heart, Anjali Mudra. Let's chant Om together one time. Inhale to chant, breathe in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this Aries zodiac themed yoga flow with me. A nice, short, fiery flow. I hope it helped you feel a little bit more connected with this astrological sign. If you have this in your chart, let me know where. Leave me a comment down below. And of course, keep tuning in. I'm slowly going to be working my way through the entire zodiac. So, I'll get to your sign eventually. I promise I will be doing all of them. Please subscribe, leave me a comment, and hopefully I'll practice again with you very soon.